Deep in remote southeast Alaska, there lies a fishing paradise like no other.
Big fish.
Alaska's fishing paradise. Guests staying at remote Whalers Cove Lodge arrive via Alaska's scenic state capital of Juneau. From the spectacular Mendenhall Glacier to its historic downtown district, Juneau's wealth of tourist attractions provide an interesting layover for travelers heading to Alaska's fishing paradise. One of Juneau's more unique attractions is the Mount Roberts Tramway. Owned and operated by the native Tlingit tribe, the tram rises directly above downtown to its terminus 1,800 feet up. Whether it's looking down at the city's busy cruise ship docks or gazing out at the islands and inlets of Stevens Passage, the views from the top are breathtaking. But it's the breathtaking fishing that guests of Whalers Cove Lodge have traveled so far for. While some guests choose a float plane option, most opt for the scenic 3-hour ferry ride to the lodge. Embarking from Juneau's Auk Bay at morning's first light, the ferry takes guests through the rocky passages of Lynn Canal, out into the massive wildlife-rich waters of Chatham Strait. Time flies by with world-class views in every direction. It's not long before the docks at Whalers Cove appear.
Welcome to Whalers Cove Lodge, folks.
After disembarking the ferry and a hearty breakfast in the lodge, it's time to head to the boot shed to be equipped with all-weather gear.
I got an email from my sister, and I read it 3 times before I figured out that it was actually an invite to go to Alaska for a 4-day fly-in at Whalers Cove. It was incredible. I called her on the phone, and she didn't answer, and I said, "Is this for real?" And she called back and said yes. So it was awesome, just awesome.
My name's Albert Howard. This is my own personal boat, but it's been at the lodge since '97, and I've operated it since 2002.
Nothing. I think I got it.
That was great, a great show, wasn't it? Did you see the 2 of them jumping together one time over here? Yeah, that was great. I've never seen whales before. Personally, so that was really good experience.
What an amazing way to start the day. Now it's time for the ladies to ditch the cameras in favor of fishing rods and catch some bait, with just a little help from Captain Albert's young son, Clinton.
This is his first year deckhanding. His brother DJ has been working the docks this is his 3rd year on the dock, and he's been wanting to work too because his brother has a job, but he's not old enough, so he's working for me.
Captain Albert knows where to find the bites, and today it's going strong off Danger Point. With the ladies boating so many salmon, could it be that our least experienced fisher, Laura, is out catching the sister anglers?
She always catches a bigger fish than me.
I do.
It's so annoying.
And I'm the least enthusiastic about it.
Yeah, yeah, if she never fished again, she'd be fine.
Yeah.
And my sister and I live to fish.
Yeah. And I come along for the ride and to catch the biggest fish.
Not fair.
Alaska's Fishing Paradise is brought to you by Whalers Cove Lodge and Juneau Convention and Visitors Bureau. Most anglers staying at the lodge choose to be expertly guided, but the option for self-guiding is available for the experienced and more independent-minded fishermen.
My name is Gary Cha. I'm from Alexandria, Virginia. This is my 7th trip, and first 2 times I came as a guided trip. And since I have a boat, I fish myself in the Chesapeake Bay all the time. So handling boat is more fun. Even if you don't catch fish, just out there playing around with the boat, going places, trying different places. So when we found out about the self-guide, it's more fun. We get to go places, try this, try that. You don't always catch fish, but hey, it's fishing.
Yeah, it's big cod. You know what the best part of fish is? A fish head. I had a special request from the buddies bring me a cod head. I think I'm taking about 50-pound cod head and also 50-pound of fish intestine. Only few people knows about how good fish intestine soup is. The way especially preparing that fish head is almost like a gourmet food.
Not very big, but it's a hell of it. We try to think of ways to improve the odds. This is what we use for Chesapeake Bay, and I replaced these with a 120-pound line instead of 80. So all these hardware, it stays the same. And I tied on a glow stick with the electric tape there, thinking that maybe in deep they'll glow. And take a look at these razor sharp hooks. They are Gamakatsu hooks. Oh, they're sharp. I think this is a keeper halibut. Yep, I see white color. Is it halibut?
Oh, 2.
Got a limit now. Shoot.
There one.
1, 2, 3. Yep. Go salmon fishing or what?
After that halibut double hookup, the Cha brothers are ready to switch locations and hone their skills on a little salmon fishing. But first, let's check in with Captain Albert on the AK Santa Maria.
See what happens when the deckhand changes the gear and don't tell you? Starts catching fish. You have to be 28 inches, that wasn't even close.
Escorted by a pod of humpback whales, Captain Albert heads back to the lodge to give our lady fishermen a little breather.
Well, in the northern northern portion of southeast Alaska, there's over 600 humpback whales that feed here during the summer months, feeding on herring, needlefish, pollock. Herring are so abundant here, we observe them a lot, bubble net feeding on herring. What they do is they're concentrating the herring, so they'll move into an area where there's a big ball of bait fish. So you can see them all, their tails are come in the air and they all dive, and they generally head in the same direction. They're lateral flukes, which are long about a third the length of their body, but they're white underneath. They flash their flukes, and the white flash spooks the herring more into a central ball, and the leader will blow a circle of bubbles. So the bubbles go completely around the school of bait fish that they're going to come up in. As the bubbles rise, then the leader rises too, and all of the remainder, could be up to 30 other whales, come up through that circle with their mouths open. So that's a technique that they've developed. This is kind of the epicenter of this activity where they're feeding on herring. Nowhere else on Earth do they do that to this amount. So it's just between Frederick Sound here in Chatham Strait and icy straits to the north of us that most of this activity occurs. We're real fortunate to have them next to us.
Oh, it's exciting when you get fish on every rod. That's what it's all about. Probably only happens in Alaska. I'm sure it's something that people can only dream about. We're experiencing it. It's wonderful. I think there's no better place to come fish than here in Alaska at Whalers Cove Lodge. This is paradise. No better place, honestly. Okay, come on this way. Okay, got him. That's a chum.
Chum?
Yeah, I think this is it. Let me see. Yep, chum salmon. Was it this pink?
Thank you. All I know is a salmon.
Yep.
Good eating sashimi.
Oof.
Yeah, it's a king.
Heavy? Oh. Yep, that's a king, definitely a king. Not a big king, but
It'll do.
yeah, it'll do, yeah. They fight.
Showing their years of saltwater fishing experience, self-guided brothers Gene and Gary had a heck of a lot of fun filling their coolers today. With a bounty of halibut, cod, rockfish, and 3 species of salmon, the years has truly been an extraordinary seventh visit to Alaska's fishing paradise.
Anyone that loves to fish, this is the place. I can't ask for any more. Everything I need is there. Fish, great weather, calm water,
Nice
great
boat.
equipment, nice boats, and we're here with my brother.
Next up, sisters Joan and Barbara go electric in search of bottom dwellers.
Isn't that a pretty one? Barbie, isn't that pretty?
What a pretty fish.
Oh, they are.
With this morning's star angler, Laura, sitting out the afternoon at the lodge, sisters Joan and Barbara head back out with Captain Albert in search of bottom feeders. That and getting acquainted with a little energy-saving technology.
This is to release it so it'll go to the bottom. So you push that down. This one goes up and this
Keep
one.
my finger on the spool when it goes down.
Just stand back because it'll.
Stand back.
Yeah.
Let it goes automatic.
Yeah. I think she caught one. Caught something. Don't get too tired. You want to keep that one?
I don't know. What do you think?
so.
Is it a good one? Yeah. Oh my gosh, look at the size of it. Fantastic. And that didn't take very long. Holy Toledo. I know where the fish are.
What is that?
It's a chewed cod.
Gosh, we fished on both sides of the coast of Florida. We fished down the Keys. We fished in Canada, in Hawaii. We fished pretty much everywhere that we can get to around here. So, and normally in Florida we catch a lot of grouper and red snapper, and that's a lot of fun. When it came to catching the halibut here and the bottom fish, we had it made because we knew how to bottom fish.
Another cod.
A cod. We got a cod. Another cod.
Yep.
We only have one cod. Is that a keeper?
Yeah, they're all keepers.
Isn't that a pretty one? Barbie, isn't that pretty?
What a pretty fish.
Oh, they are.
That's all we catch are pretty
It's a
fish.
bottom feeder, right?
Yeah. Bottom,
That's
top,
a
midline.
antenna like, isn't it?
We have a swimming pool, and we got one of those
On your
automatic.
boat?
You got it. And
Wow.
we got one of the automatic pool cleaners. And my
Is he
husband
about
always,
this tall?
yeah, in a string bikini.
Club?
Anyway, listen to me now. My husband always called it the attorney. I said, why are you calling it the attorney? And he said, it's because it's a bottom feeding scum sucker.
I used to be an attorney.
With smiles on their faces and a cooler full of fish, Captain Albert returns our fun-loving sisters to the docks with their day's bounty.
Oh, that's a wrap. Clean your lens.